Hello everybody! Skateman222 and Valu
Hi!
are here to continue Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for Spoopy Month. Hello, hello. So, I think we played for at least like 6 or so hours last time at the start of the month, and there's still a lot to go. So, this will be the wrap-up stream to finish the rest of the main story, and if we have time, we can take a look at the side stories. Ooh!
Some tunes.
Yep. All right.
Spooked out.
We're really excited to get spooked a bunch. Val already mostly knows what's coming. I don't.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I'm ready to jump in. Let's do it.
Part 2, let's go.
DDLC.
Woo.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Yep. I got a thing.
Yeah. Oh, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Oh.
You had something different there.
Yeah, it was just saying like this game is not suitable for
Oh, you got
people
the usual.
Easily disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier I just got like a message that was like, just
Yeah, just spam.
we were like, oh no.
So yeah, as you can see, our games are totally fine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is normal. And hello X-Wing in the chat already here for part 2. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right. Let's load game, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right, because all the saves got wiped. True.
Yep.
So I guess it's this one. Okay. So yeah, it
wait.
looks like this is right after the
loading.
poem. Yours is not loading. Oh
Mine is not
no.
loading. Okay,
Oh,
wait.
you're good.
Okay.
Oh, hi Monica.
Hi. It's my girl.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe did I advance further? Or maybe you did. I don't actually know.
No, that's like that's the start of the other day, so I'll just skip ahead.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't worry, it's maybe a little strange for me, but I place Celeste comments. Oh, hi!
Oh.
How you doing, girl? I'm gonna sneeze.
You're gonna what? Sorry, you cut off there.
I turned off my mic because I was about to sneeze.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, hi, Nutski.
Oh, Jesus. That was so creepy because the way I have it set up right now is like I have my screen that's kind of a bit smaller, and then your screen is behind my game right now, but it's like slightly bigger. So I saw Natsuki pop up a little bit in the top right corner.
Oh no! Hey there.
It was like the clip that I have right now in my montage where I was like cropping the scene and like I poked out. It was like that exactly.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh man.
Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Alright. Sorry, Blue. Corey.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be. Right. Well, I can't really say no. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Ooh. Alright, sorry. So I picked out a book. It's a short read. How can she be accidentally so cute? Thank you for the book. Alright. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Alright, there you go.
Oh, gotcha.
We're back.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
So now it's different.
So, who wants to go first?
You do it.
Okay.
Let's go. It's your stream.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. So, we made some scenes just for our own game, since now we have a branching path of sorts. So, voila! This is my game. As you can see,
Let's get
clearly by the text in the bottom right. It's my game. That's the proof. Okay. And then, yeah, we have Val's game over here for when we switch. So, woohoo. Okay. Here we go. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Oh!
Her eye.
Oh no! You okay there? Pick it up.
Like that one Family Guy bit.
Yeah. Wait, I missed what the last text was. Oh no. Can I go back and read? Ah, crap.
Oh, you can?
The buttons are not there. My history button and all that. What the heck is
Bye,
happening?
Yuri's eye.
Oh god.
It's going down.
I want to reread some of it. Oh, it's fine now.
Here you go.
Oh. Okay, oh Jesus.
Oh, you had a face.
Oh, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Oh my god, X-Ray. Oh no. Ah. Well, when I saw it at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Care to elaborate? What's the story about anyway? Well, I'm scared to click. Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, for now. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh, it's the one that Yuri dropped.
Yeah, oh. I see what they did there. Okay, basically it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Where have I heard this before? But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Corey? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil. Oh, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Oh my god. That heavy outline, oh my god. Okay.
Ready to ignore that. Then suddenly...
I'm rambling, aren't I? A little bit? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. No, I'm not freaked out by why your text was so bold all of a sudden. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Ooh. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body— what? I couldn't read that fast! Your whole body what? It's not in the history!
I think it was my whole body gets really hot or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Messed up.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Ooh, that's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's... Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, oh!
Oh no!
Ooh, okay. It's only just beginning.
Yeah.
Alright. Why'd you glitch out? Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Ooh, eye. Please, no more eye stuff. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
Her eye is actually on my desk.
No, no. I glance
What's
over.
it doing there?
Okay, I glance over. Oh no, here we go. Okay, looks like she's reading from my book instead. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your. Oh, what?
Your body heat.
What's happening? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Where's the scene switch? I'm waiting for that to happen, and it's gonna be different. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh!
Perfectly fine.
For now. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. They got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she just finishes the page before me, so I turn on my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Oh no.
She's so different from the first.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Uh-oh, she's offended. This is not good. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Oh. Sorry. I thought you meant... Yeah. Something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Excellent.
Yeah, the faces.
Yep. Oh god. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yeah, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Doki Doki is happening. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Yeah, same. You know what? I think I'm gonna drink some water too.
You're safe to do it now. For now.
For now, yeah. Okay. Alright, don't push yourself. Ooh. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Wait, what on earth was that about? Oh! Hello.
Corey? Something happened just now?
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Should we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her.
Excuse me.
Hey. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag.
Here you go.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's it.
So this is like where it comes back to the... Like if you're gonna do your part now, does it come back to this too, or do we continue this?
Sort of. We're still gonna have some differences because we made like different poems for each girl.
Oh.
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
just a mild spook for now.
Yeah, for now. Okay, so I'm guessing like when you get to this part, it's gonna be like Yuri and, or actually, it's gonna be different.
I'm probably gonna have all three.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I guess it depends whether Yuri's there or not, or Natsuki's there, or whoever's there. So. Okay, so I guess I just continue then, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Up to you.
Until whenever it comes back to the same path, or I guess whenever you see that, you just let me know, I guess, and then we can switch.
I'm just gonna say, the music stopped on my end for like it hasn't been playing for like 5 minutes, and I'm just really worried.
Oh no!
I'm just like, oh no! The second I click, is it gonna be scary?
Oh no!
I'm afraid.
Okay, so let's just not do that for now then. Okay, so we'll just go top to bottom, I guess. We'll say hi to Natsuki. Alright, told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hello! ... Huh? Oh. Oh!
Oh god! What the fuck? Oh no!
The music just stopped and then...
Yeah! I never saw that one happen like naturally.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, so you don't hear my sound right now, right?
No, I don't.
Oh shoot!
But it's okay.
Okay, because
it's okay.
All right, cool.
Don't worry. I imagine it's just with like.
Yeah, exactly. The music just stopped. Went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! The music stopped. I'm afraid.
Corey, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that she actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, it's the same
That's the
one.
same.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think you can skip the rest. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Here you go.
Cool. Okay. Monica. Ooh.
Monica. Hi, Corey.
Hi.
Hello. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, hi, Parlillian.
Oh, hi.
Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Corey.
Hoi!
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Corey. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
Well, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. Sorry.
It's all good.
Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time.
Suddenly the door opens. Uh-oh.
Stop! Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
You got it, bro. Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, is
Hole in the
this
wall.
new?
Yep, it's new.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me read chat. The chat's moving a lot. I will share all of my poems. Teach this today went well, not figure out what to put in a PowerPoint. Oh, going home soon. Oh, you're at school. I see.
Oh my gosh.
Memory of...
Be safe.
Yeah. Memory of PowerPoints digs up a lot of buried frustrations. Oh dear, yeah.
Oh god, same.
Okay, hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks... Wait, scrawling? Yeah, frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about these deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I just noticed we can skip it. Oh gosh.
Oh, whoops.
Maybe
Yeah,
after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay, bye! Peace!
Okay, oh, now Yuri's here, so let's do that. Okay.
Good luck! No, I'm just joking. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a skip again. Seems like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I guess that was the
I
same
think
poem.
Yeah, I think it was the same. Oh.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Alright.
New stuff. Phew.
Are you ready for
Spoopage.
my side? Because I think we're
this is where
getting
it
back on the
meets.
same track.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I will save. Oh Jesus. Okay, you didn't hear it, but the music just went like way out of tune.
Oh, did it go like?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's switch over to Val's. There
Oh,
we
I'm
go.
scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up. Okay.
Yep. No, it's fine. It's not this part. That's like really terrifying.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's no music right now, I'm a little freaked out.
Oh, I just realized I need to switch to your sound. Okay.
You're not gonna hear anything right now, but
Yeah. Yeah,
Probably
true.
is-
I forgot about that. Okay.
probably as soon as I like
Uh,
click on it, I hope maybe. Are you good?
Yeah, I have your volume now on. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
So the paths diverge. So we're doing one at a time. We're actually going for a different girl, like both of us.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it really.
we're basically gonna end up back on the same path, it seems like, and then
Yeah.
who knows from there. Yeah. Okay.
All gonna end up being the same
Yeah,
in the end.
exactly.
Ugh.
Uh,
Did you want to read it or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is the music still not playing?
It's not playing still.
Okay.
I'll let you know if it comes back.
Okay, just
I'm a
making
little
sure,
scared.
because I have volume on, but I hear nothing. Oh, I hear that. Okay,
Okay,
chat is. Let me know if that's too loud. If that's too loud, I can lower it, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's even quieter than you. So yeah, I mean that's loud, I guess. But that's fine. Okay. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
Uh-oh. There you go. There's the
Oh.
music.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Here. I think I'll lower it a little bit. Just in case. Okay, there we go. Alright. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monaco! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Oh my god. Natsuki
Great
slides
start.
a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, so much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel.
Me too.
I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls?
Fit.
Yeah. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Wow.
Rude.
You're gonna judge. You can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Right. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Corey. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features
Sorry in advance.
4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Yours wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Yep, sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of... Oh. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, as it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh,
there you
God.
go. He's
Hi.
so cute.
For now. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry. Don't kill me.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
About you being a loser, motherfucker?
No!
No, that's not true. Okay.
Dang it.
I mean, it's not true. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe in a club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
Are you hiding behind the bar?
Yes.
Oh no! Poor Corey.
I mean, here I am, reading it.
It's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, what's happening? Why the dogs? Ah!
Time passes.
Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over her. Is she dead? No, what happened? Oh no, she's dead!
She's sleeping.
Oh.
You died. That was the black screen from, like, Dark Souls.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah? Sorry.
Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me.
Well.
Hey!
Rip.
Oh! Oh
Oh, jeez.
no! Oh no!
Look at that.
Oh, no!
There you go.
She
You can totally read that.
Oh yeah, Turije.
Tos. Toskra.
Yes.
Yas. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Natsuki, are you okay? Ugh.
Oh.
Here.
Monica reaches to her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
Told you not to give.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Corey. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, it's fine.
Sure.
Totally fine.
Alright.
Let's go,
Let's
Natsuki.
check on her, see if she's fine.
Yeah.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
I hope I don't get the same spoopy thing.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. I guess it's all gonna be the same, so.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Alright. Yuri. Uh-oh, she's not.
Oh, hers is also a skip, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip.
Okay.
See. Either way, I gotta get going with the story.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey. Having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to hear it.
Oh, is this the exact same?
Yeah.
Oh, but it'll say Natsuki.
Wait.
At one point. Yeah, her poem should be the same, but then ours is gonna be like, oh, this is cuter. Yeah.
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha ha ha. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
Yeah, if you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Hey. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? That's just messed up though.
Yeah.
Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Alright, I'm not very good. Yeah. Let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Yeah. Brandish my pen.
Ooh.
What do you think? Here you go.
I think it's lovely. Okay, so
It's
now,
beautiful.
Yeah. So now do we do the double screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be good for a double screen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
So let me mute this again. There we go. And I need mine back on. Okay, there we go.
I love Monica's face so much on the banner you put. She's just like, hey.
Wait, on this screen you're saying? Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
He's so cute.
Okay. I guess that's everyone. Wait, are we in the same? Okay,
Yeah.
we're on the same. Okay, just make
The
it
same. Gonna be the same.
Okay. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. Oh, she's brandishing her pen.
Yes.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh god, so this is gonna be different for both of us, I guess, right?
No, it's they're showing each other's poems, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Oh. Yep.
Sorry.
My bad. Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Corey did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. I have such a hard time saying that word. Holy crap. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Corey liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Corey appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Corey started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh!
Yep.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Corey hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over... Oh my gosh. He'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Corey! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this?
Okay, so
Let's go.
So I have to pick Yuri, I guess.
Whichever one you want. I'm going Natsuki.
Okay.
Natsuki.
Oh.
Natsuki.
Okay.
Natsuki.
Oh.
Natsuki.
Nothing's
Natsuki.
working.
Natsuki. Hey, Monica.
Oh, God.
How you doing, girl?
Hi. Okay.
Natsuki. Natsuki.
Dot.
Hey, Corey. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Look, even text is just scooched over on the left. Hi, Monica. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry about that. You really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Excuse me. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh.
Oh, she's crying.
Oh, she quickly runs away.
Poor baby. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it.
Look at her face.
Oh no. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Corey, Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Corey. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
Guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate— Ooh! Ooh,
Here we go!
Okay.
Hey, Tatum!
Hey! How's it going? Alright, so I gotta pick,
Welcome.
Yuri's
Welcome to
words. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna go, like, I'm gonna try to guess Natsuki's, but, don't worry about getting it perfect. Like,
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's, super duper important. Boop!
Gotcha.
Sugar. Dazzle. Wait, friends? Yeah. Daydream? Oh, wait, no, that was Yuri.
So far, I'm perfect without looking at the list.
Nice.
That's kind of easy with her. It's like, pick the big words.
Yeah. Clouds.
Except chocolate. That's Natsuki's.
Kitty. Milk. Candy. Smile. Ribbon. Rainbow. Kawaii. Marshmallow. Anime.
Ooh, this one I don't know. This one? Oh, yeah.
Laugh.
Massacre.
Parfait. And flower. There you go.
And...
Oh. Nothing happened.
Hey, I got perfect somehow. Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I just got one off.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this still the same? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Corey. Oh, you have something different.
Yep. Yuri's boob.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
She's perfectly normal to me.
Hi, Yuri.
Just Yuri's boob.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is exactly why I wanted us to do this.
Yeah. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the way I'm guessing is
Yuri's expression.
the way I'm guessing his coral still hangs in the air a little.
Oh, what's up? You're back.
Yeah, you're back, okay. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Oh. About yesterday. Oh no, yeah. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri? I'm happy that you're considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Corey, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Ha ha ha! Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet.
Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
Oh.
That's... Wait, I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah,
what?
I thought that was Yuri for some reason. Yeah. Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. A little bit better.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Hell yeah. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Corey.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Eehee!
Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
Just, Yuri in pieces.
Yeah. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Corey, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now?
Oh, sorry. I had some different text. But go ahead.
Oh, okay, because I chose her route and you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
It said I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. So you're not getting this text at all right now?
Well, I'm not scrolling through it
Okay.
But essentially, we say, well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. Then we finished reading yesterday, she's like, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored.
Oh my god.
Come on, we're going over there.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, hold on. So I gotta go through mine now.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Okay, so now we're on the same thing, almost?
Kind of. Since I didn't have, like, the cutscene with Yuri. So we're like, what's the story about anyway?
Oh, okay.
Well, look at the cover of the book. Portrait of Markov. Essentially, it's the same thing as the first cutscene you got.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I was like, wait a minute. Is that different?
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna keep clicking through a little bit.
Oh, hey, Arta, how's it going? I did, yes. Both of us did, but please no spoilers. Because Parlelian in chat, I think, is playing it currently, and I think just started, so... but yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I think Val did too, and
Hell yeah!
I hope you are as well, if you are playing it or have played it. Also, I just noticed that you lose a lot of weight. I did, yes. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, only Monica. Just want to say how good it is. It's so good. Yay, glad you like it. That's awesome. Okay, oh, whoa, what happened? Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was looking at
I thought you were on the main menu. Oh.
My bad.
Okay, so do I just continue reading, I guess, while you...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Mine is the same as the one you got anyway, so
Okay.
we should meet up
Gotcha.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Oh,
Not.
I got
Oh,
this.
you're glitching.
Yeah.
I saw it at the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Just because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Oh, it's Monica.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
No problemo.
Hell.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Uh-oh. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh no.
Uh-oh,
The
SpaghettiOs!
music changed a bit! It's like quieter now.
Yeah, it's like it's
in the
staying in the
distance.
classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's day 5, not looking to talk about until okay, cool. Okay, let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Good luck.
Oh,
Also, real quick, trigger warning.
Oh.
For
Oh yeah, for anyone watching, I guess.
yeah. So don't watch if you don't. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knives and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah.
everything.
What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, Jesus Christ. It's rewinding. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Corey, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine as long as you're fine. Oh god. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood right now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Corey. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri...
Sorry.
I can handle this. My toxic masculinity will get me through it. That emoji. Triumph. Oh, God. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Corey, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. Oh yeah, this scene again.
Oh yeah.
It's a bag
Get
of
ready.
small chocolate. Oh no, small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Lewd. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Oh, wait, what just happened there?
Oh, I think it's just like the lighting.
Okay, like it got darker though, it looked like.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, it's kind of doing it again. I think it's just like the animation.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
So pretty with the sparkles.
Yeah. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Corey. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the music just stopped.
Yep.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh no.
That's one of the two things that kind of freaked me out about the game.
I can't... Corey. So Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. No, not the tea! Corey! Oh, the lights! Oh!
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Okay, wait.
Good luck.
Okay, let me take a little break. I see chat moving again. Man, the big fella at the end of Dread ain't a joke. Oh. No Dread spoilers, please. Yes, no spoilers in this chat room. Of course, hence the bigness. Gotcha. Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. It took me a lot of tries, but I got there in the end. Nom nom chocolate. Good luck, Skate. Thank you. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Airtai. Okay, here we go. My heart too.
My kokoro.
Yes.
It goes Doki Doki.
Yeah. My heart won't stop Doki Dokiing, Corey. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore.
Look at her eyes.
Can you feel it, Corey? Wait, her eyes? What? Her eyes are fine.
Her eyes are fine for now.
Can I feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Why is this happening to me?
I hate this part.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't
There
make
you
it
go.
stop. Oh, no.
There you go.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Good luck.
Ah, hi. Ah. Oh, hi. Yes. Stop doing that. Oh God. Okay. Hi.
It's time to share poems. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Before you do anything,
Yep.
because I got
Like
the
different. Oh.
yeah, I had the freaking cutscene with Yuri, the first one that you got. So do you mind if we go through mine first? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I might have the same cutscene as you after that.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna mute mine. And...
This is also gonna be the scary one.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So get ready. Get that Pokemon manga ready.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Natsuki, let's go. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time.
I only got one off, Natsuki. Leave me alone. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. So you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wait, this actually translates to something for sure.
Yep.
I noticed
It does.
the equal. Okay.
Wait. Let me see, because people have.
Tebil Beebs Bevil Froax Jikiv.
Hold on. It translates to. I can feel the tenderness of her skin through the knife, as if it were an extension of my touch. My body nearly convulses. There's something incredibly faint deep down that screams to resist this uncontrollable pleasure. But I can already tell that I'm being pushed over the edge. I can't stop myself.
Oh God. Wait, why does that just sound like Yuri's poem?
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think. Oh.
Corey, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Corey, do you? Do you? Do you hate me?
No, I don't.
Do you want to make me go home crying?
Stop it.
The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Look at her face!
Oh my God.
Okay. Cover your face.
Oh,
There you go.
God, what?
Yep.
End.
That's the end. There you go.
Yours is so short.
Yep. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica.
Oh my God.
Hi again, Corey. How's the writing going?
Oh, it's
All right.
all right. Yeah.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote today?
Sure, here you go.
Isn't it freaking terrifying though?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was the big one, apparently. Okay. Good evening, Koi sir. Alright. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. Great job, Corey. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep, which is weird because I only got words for Natsuki.
Oh.
I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation. Yeah, that's the same that we saw.
Oh, okay.
Yuri likes this kind of writing. It's not a bad thing. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Earlier, if she gets too stimulated. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Sharing poems. Sorry for being late. You don't have to apologize. Thanks, Monica. Monica, you're the best. You don't scare me. There you go.
Oh,
That's probably going to be the one you're going to get as well. Maybe.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Not entirely sure.
Alright, the colors, they won't. Bright. Oh, they removed the I's and the O's. What the heck? Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, what the heck? Verbs. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Tangent!
Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless or unendless poem of meaningless something. Oh. Delete her! Oh god.
Hey, Monica.
Hey. Ooh.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.
Oh.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And there you go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, there's Yuri as well.
Oh.
But I think it's just gonna be... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you on this one, because I think we're gonna get the same one.
Okay, so I guess I'll switch to mine? Or do I go to the double? I don't know. I guess I'll just go to mine.
Yeah, go to yours first, and then if you get to Yuri after that, we'll...
Okay. So am I gonna see the exact same thing if I do Natsuki now?
No, you're not gonna get this. You shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
If you get it, there's a problem.
Yeah, okay. ...
Yeah, just as I thought.
Huh?
Corey, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Corey? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Oh, okay.
Welp.
Okay, so Yuri.
That should be the same.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah,
That's what you have right now. Oh yeah. Okay.
I've been waiting for this. Yeah.
Okay. Then do I do the double then maybe?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool.
Either way, Monica's gonna be the same one that I got. So.
Yeah. Okay. It's just in case we get different things here.
Yeah.
I'm home. Oh, welcome back home. Eating the submarine sandwich at Prima yesterday. Nice. Enjoy. All right. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri starts with the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Oh, Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
Oh, you have different text?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like just holding it.
Do you like it? Corey, this one might even be better than yesterday's.
I mean, the poem turned out good. Sorry, I have different texts.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
How'd you even pick up on this so quickly?
Well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. I'm sorry. I keep stepping over.
I don't know what we do. Yeah, what do we do here? Do I just like go myself and then?
No. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. And get to the poem, and I'll read the rest after that.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I didn't think it was gonna be super different.
It's all bad. Okay. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Mom spaghetti!
I was gonna say.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Corey. Everything that you write is a treasure to me.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Same thing. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
Oh, okay, cool. My heart, Doki Doki, is just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Corey? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Oh,
yeah, okay, so I got slightly different text again. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
That's all
good. She says that came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel.
Okay, so we have the same one. It's new? Yeah. Okay. Oh, the music just stopped for me. Oh dear.
Oh
okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe. Oh my goodness, what is this? Time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread, connecting all living human eyes, kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. The gearbox keeps coming back.
Yeah, eyes.
Yeah. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. What? A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. What is going on here? A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and opening human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. What the actual fuck was that? Yeah. Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, music's still not back. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What the hell?
Oh. I'm gonna wait for you.
Oh, yeah, because... Okay, so is this gonna be the exact same as what you had?
Maybe not quite the same, but... Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Corey, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Ooh.
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing.
Ooh.
But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying this is your fault though. But I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her.
While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me.
To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. Yikes. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
So this is the same? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Delete her.
How?
Beep.
Oh. Yeah, so
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Yeah.
Yeah, is it just the exact same thing?
Just trying to, well, never mind. No point in explaining. Anyway, Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Don't forget
You
to
never know when,
game.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Please help
Please
me.
help me.
Okay. Yeah.
My advice for today, thanks for listening.
Alright.
Alright, you ready for a secret poem?
Oh dear. Okay, so this is like, because we did all the routes or whatever, we get this?
No, it's actually, you get like a random poem. If you get it like no matter what in the second half.
Okay, so
but you decide.
These could be different?
Yeah, like last time I had one, the one I had was stare here for a secret message or something.
Oh, that thing. Oh.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, no!
Okay, here we go. So do we... Oh, what were you saying? Sorry.
Do you want to do it at the same time?
Yeah, I was asking if you want to do it at the same time or one by one. Maybe one by one.
As you wish. Okay, do you want me to go first?
Sure. I will watch your screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, spoop! Oh, no, I got this one. Things I like about Papa. I like it when Papa comes home early. I like it when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like it when Papa spends time with me. I like it when Papa asks me about my friends. I like it when Papa asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home from before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins in the couch, is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Natsuki.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
Dang.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click ahead and I'm gonna wait for you. Oh, hi!
Okay.
Okay, everyone!
I'll let you enjoy that for a minute.
Yep.
Gonna go to mine.
Peace out.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I don't know if you can hear the music, but
I can, yeah.
It's even like spookier.
Yeah. Alright, you have locked special poem.
Oh no! There's noises too!
Oh, I'm muted. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, here's my poem. Oh, I got the same one.
You got the same one.
Oh,
that...
Well...
That's disappointing. Are you gonna get the same screen?
Yeah, let's see.
Here's the question.
No.
Nope, you're fine.
Alright, so let's go back to the double.
It's fine. Okay, real quick.
I want to hear your music, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I just muted mine. Okay. Oh, what the heck is that? Ew.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Why?
Like sloshing, meaty sounds, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Disgusting. Okay.
Monica, stop.
So do we have the same? Yeah, the same dialogue though, right? Okay.
Yeah. That's just a thing.
Oh boy.
Like you'll see, is gonna change in a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on your music because it's more interesting for now. Okay.
Okay, everyone. You ready?
Yeah.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a
And
concern
bye.
of mine as
Bye.
well. Oh, what? Why is your game just gone? Now you
Okay,
can't-
bye.
Okay, yeah, so that's a concern of
Here you
mine
go.
as well. Oh, it came back, okay. Oh, now you're back to normal music?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to mine. This is such a complicated setup. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Corey joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Still thinking about the red screen. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Corey?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Corey to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Corey joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Corey isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Corey want to get more members too. Sorry, it sounded funny.
It almost rhymes.
Yeah.
Yuri and Corey.
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Corey, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well... the cupcakes.
I was gonna say the ladies.
That's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. It's there a problem with the problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. No, Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Corey. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean... At least for a little bit of time. Things were nice.
Natsuki started packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
Oh boy.
This is bad. Oh no. I don't know what to do. No, don't do it. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Yep.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh! Stab in the eye, what? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
I could skip it?
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, okay, wait, never mind.
Wow, that was
What?
weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that on your screen. I was like, wait, we can skip it?
It's like the only line that's like we've
Yeah.
seen before. Okay. But what about you, Corey? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way.
Oh, her eye is bleeding.
Yeah, what the heck? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. Too. Whoops. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Oh, it's still bleeding.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, maybe we could all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Aw. Monica?
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. I'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Corey?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat with Corey a little bit with Corey before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. Sorry.
No
It's
worries.
important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Oh, it's just us two.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Corey, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy.
Oh, it's getting
I
darker.
feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. And how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, well, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— wait, not yet. No, stop it!
Oh. Oh my god.
Bye, Monica!
Okay. Oh, another poem. Oh my god. Okay.
Yep. Mouse!
Depression!
Look at your number at the top.
Oh, what the?
Funny!
What's happening?
Shopping. Jeez. Oh! I got Monica!
Oh yeah, me too. By accident. Oh my god, what? Okay.
Hell yeah. Wins. Giggle. Oh, I had boop! Dang it.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar. Pink. Vanilla.
Oh, that was Monica.
Oh, you got her again?
Whoops.
Jumpy.
Disaster.
Sweet.
So many ones.
Ribbon? Yeah. Marshmallow. Itty. Smile. Play. There you go. Natsuki.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
no!
no! What the?
Oh, fuck.
What is happening?
Sayori?
Okay. No.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
I was wondering if one of us would get it.
Oh.
Look at the background.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
No.
That's messed up.
Wow, that's so subtle. It's just there. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I did
Okay,
not get
sorry.
that. Okay. Wow. Alright. Hi, Corey. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. She really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I don't, like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
We have different texts.
Oh, really? Oh, what
Look,
the heck?
I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something.
I'm gonna go to your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see it in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the CG for Sayori. You can get rid of it. Focus on your screen instead.
Okay. I don't, because you were reading, so I don't know if. Okay.
Oh no, it's fine. You
Okay.
can go back to.
Go the double one. Or...
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool.
I think you're gonna get the same text. I just didn't get the Yuri one for some reason.
Okay.
It is something.
Yeah. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Oh.
hold on.
Okay.
Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki? Nobody
Nobody
cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Ooh.
God, you suck.
There you go. Oh no, but now I don't have Natsuki!
Oh my god, this is so crazy.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh man!
Uh,
I'm the last one here again.
oh, I have a Natsuki line now.
Oh well, Corey just walked in too. I have a Yuri line.
What is yours?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that
it's the
one.
same.
Oh, okay. Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Corey, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
Oh, we have different text there too.
Oh, dang it! Okay.
I didn't get any
Go
of
ahead.
that Monica text.
Oh no!
Oh,
I think you're gonna get it.
Natsuki. Oh yeah, here we go. Right. I forgot. Oh, and now Monica's gone. What the heck is happening? So wait, who is saying that? Like for making plans? Is that Monica trying to make plans?
Yeah, that was Monica for me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Biggest passion motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Corey, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. That was Monica.
Okay. Okay, wait. So who starts then? Where do we go from here?
Oh, you can read yours.
Mine. Okay.
Oh, I think we're gonna merge
Eventually,
back again.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. ... Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ooh.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant it to be.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the same text.
I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Corey, what do you want to do today? Here you go. I was thinking we could...
Oh. We already have plans today.
That's so, Yuri.
That's correct. Corey is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Okay, look at Yuri's eyes.
Oh, on
You guys can do whatever you want.
Oh. Okay.
She just went yes, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Oh boy. Okay, now we're back on track. Okay. Actually, I have a request.
Oh no, you have the scary one?
Oh, what? How can you tell?
I can tell because of one thing that's slightly different between our screens right now.
What? Wait, I'm looking.
You can skip it.
Oh, wait, what? Why can I skip it?
Because it's the same cutscene as last time.
Oh,
It's the same-
Is this one again?
Yeah, it's the one that like, it's just like, I just want to look at you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna like skip through mine.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, you didn't see that yet. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah. But you can,
I'll skip this, I guess, or...
yeah, do it. Do it. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, it's this again. Okay.
Good luck.
I have no music now.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Trigger warning. Oh god.
Oh yeah,
Skip
you're
through it as
still...
fast as I could.
Yeah.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting.
Oh, okay, you're back at that one. Oh, this is so crazy. Okay.
Yeah. So you can read through yours since it's a.
Okay.
I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah.
If you if you want to switch to your screen,
Okay.
I think that'll be better.
Okay.
There you
Sounds
go.
good. Wait. Oh, whoops! I clicked your screen. Okay, there we go. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Yep, deja vu.
I've just been in this place before.
This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean... Oh, it's dark again.
Yep.
Everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. And nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. I see yours in the background.
Yeah, sorry. I hate it so much.
It's awful.
I'm just like, get away from me, please. Okay, cool.
Oh, chat. Natsuki smiled? What? Spaghetti scenario. Oh, what's up, Jizar? Skate, this game is more than meets. Oh, I'm aware. I'm very much aware. Did you know Nintendo reskinned it and released it as Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Literature Club? What? Oh dear. Okay, hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're having fun with the Earthbound lately. Okay, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Doki Doki! Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Corey. Oh, the music stopped again. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, the eyes.
Yes, you are.
Please tell me I'm not crazy! I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh. Doki Doki. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us.
Scary eyes.
Yeah. But we can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves.
Oh no! Hate
No.
the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which.
Wait, what? Do you have something on your screen? Oh.
No. No, I'm looking at your screen right now.
Okay, yeah.
Can you see her?
Wait, what?
Ah!
I see her eyes doing the weird eyes, but I don't see anything else.
Oh, keep reading. You'll see.
Okay. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Oh, I see her now. Ah! What's she doing?
Either way.
Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Oh, the eyes.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Corey. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need.
He's over the text box.
Yeah. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything you could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. I can't read anymore. We do that with Will.
Check your history. Check your history real quick. I'm curious to see. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you would get like. Anyway, if it would be fine or something.
Interesting. Oh god, okay. I'm good. How are you enjoying this far? Yeah, I'm enjoying it alright. Yeah. It's spoopy. I was plus 11 minutes. I was able to fight back within 3 minutes going to the final split. Got the God Cave of the Passing Guy. Oh no, dang, that's crazy. Yeah, it's very creepy. Oof. The face. Freaking faces. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to the double one. Yeah.
To screen.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, who first? Natsuki?
Natsuki?
Yeah.
I guess. Let's go down the list.
Yeah. Is this gonna be different again?
Oh,
It
wait.
is different.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do yours first. I'm not gonna read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Okay. Wait on this.
Okay.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Alright.
This one's alright. Alright. Sorry. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I tried! I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay?
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
So now we're on the same poem, I guess?
Yeah, should be the same.
Okay.
Do.
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. This is not a poem, this is just a secret warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cry for help.
Yeah, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person I should listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh my god.
I want to see something.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
never mind.
bitching.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Corey? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
There it is.
Just Monica.
Just Monica dot. Oh god.
Yay, just Monica!
Wait, Yuri's there. That's not
Yep.
just Monica.
Let's go, Yuri! Good luck!
Oh my god. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Corey, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Corey. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it.
Too late you said it.
What?
Too late you said it.
Yeah. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Oh, her eyes changed again, I think.
Yeah.
Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too.
That's a beautiful laugh.
Yeah.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh god, the music. I can't read. I mean, I could kind of read this. Not really.
Yeah, I kind of see like blood seeps
Yeah.
through the.
The music's getting louder.
There's a way to like. Wait, hold on. There's a way to like see behind the sheet.
Oh really?
I'm curious about that. Hold on. Wait.
Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
Hold on.
The blood.png image doesn't move with the text. 2 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Wait. I'll just try pressing a bunch of buttons,
drag
I
it.
guess.
No.
No, there's... I know, like...
Konami
Oh.
code.
Yeah. Up, up, down, down.
Yeah. Tab.
Oh,
Oh.
never mind. I pressed enter. My bad.
Oh, whoops.
I should have tried something else
Oh.
first.
Okay. I
Hey,
guess
Yuri!
continue.
What nice eyes you have.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Da, da, da. I think I'm going to vomit.
Bye.
What the hell? Okay, it's just Monica now.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Oh, wait.
Oh, different text?
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, what?
Oh, no. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do yours first. Don't say I didn't warn you, Corey. Because you literally just have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just have that.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, just wait.
I'm going back to yours. Okay.
I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see, but that's the same as earlier. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yuri gets... Hold on. Are we gonna get another poem?
Oh, what?
Kind of been enabling her.
Oh, I think I had that one. I had this.
Yeah.
cutscene, yeah. What the
Don't be
heck?
shy to spend a little more time with me. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Oh, I remember this.
Oh.
Here goes.
Oh.
Jeez, that startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on.
Okay,
Here you go.
We're on the same thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
back to double mute.
That's
okay.
the secret part.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Ooh, yes or no?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, yes. Oh,
Oh, no. You got the
a
joke.
joke. Okay, wait, I'm gonna focus on mine. Okay, a man walked into a club.
A
man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What? Alright, do I click first?
As
Or-
you wish.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go switch to yours now.
Okay, are you ready? I'm scared.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute sound, unmute.
Haha, what a joke, Monica.
Yeah, what? Come on, Mon. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, ready.
1, 2, 3, go. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Oh, you got that one.
yeah. Okay. Oh, and the laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, back to this. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, my
It's
song is
likely
further now. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Why is the mood so weird today?
Oh, we have a different. Wait.
Yeah.
What the
Look,
heck?
even Yuri's. I never realized they had such, like,
Yeah.
so many differences. I was like, this is gonna be easy. it.
Yeah. Okay.
Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Oh.
Oh wait, what? Now we're.
Yeah, there you go. We're
Oh my
back.
God. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make the cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that.
Oh, it's different again.
Oh,
I want to make cupcakes.
What the
Wait.
heck?
Natsuki, I was thinking...
And then I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, like on yours, Monica asked her to make cupcakes, but here it was, like she just kind of randomly said, "I want to make cupcakes."
Oh, it's so weird, because it feels like going the Yuri route kind of
Yeah.
is kind of better. Oh, now you have the poster in the background.
Oh no, I do.
No!
Oh God. Okay.
I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations to set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do.
Huh? What about Corey?
Corey's gonna help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Corey around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey! I didn't even do anything.
Okay then, why not let Corey decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Corey make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Corey, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
Yeah, she's not the calm and reserved girl anymore.
No.
You shut your mouth!
For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay?
Oh, I'm surprised it's not just Monica.
Well, good luck.
Alright, so I pick Yuri, you pick Natsuki again, I guess? Oh!
Just try it.
Are you kidding me? Oh man, yeah. Oh! I got Yuri, but yeah. Oh. No!
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Natsuki.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
You got this.
Oh shit. Shit. It clicks on it too. It's so weird. I can hear it like ding,
Oh really?
every time.
Oh, does hers not have a... That's weird.
Oh jeez. Well, okay. I guess I'll click on Monica just so you see what.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's so frustrating. Okay, never mind. I clicked on Yuri.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pick the second Monica.
I'm gonna click the fifth one. Why not? Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I wonder. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me?
This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Corey for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable?
Look at her face.
Yeah. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Corey away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'd be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Oh god. Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Oh.
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Oh yeah. Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Ooh. Finally. Finally.
Oh, the music.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, what is this? The piano. Ooh. I like the piano though.
Yeah, I don't like the rest.
Yeah. You're straight up going kill yourself like she's on fortune. Tee-hee. Yeah, tee-hee indeed. Okay. This is really all I wanted. Corey, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Ooh, the music's getting creepier.
Yep.
Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you?
No.
I hear the laughing in the background.
Yep.
But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Corey. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Corey, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Ugh. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
Yep.
I want you all to myself.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Corey. No. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
You didn't get with my friends, though.
There's a choice. Okay, wait. So there's gonna be something different, I imagine, for both.
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say.
You want to choose yes, and I choose no.
Just in case. All right.
Okay.
I said yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, what happened there? It like mini glitched. Okay.
And
oh God, why?
Yep. Goodbye, Yuri.
Okay.
Okay, so we can skip this.
Oh, we
and
can.
That's what you want to do.
Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna take a while.
Oh,
trust
Jesus
me.
Christ!
So.
Oh, yours is red. Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Wait, I'm gonna wait. Just.
Yeah, now it's dark. Okay.
Should be
Holy
better.
crap! This is long.
Yep.
What the fuck?
It's horrifying. Spending the weekend with Yuri! Yay!
Damn. This is a great weekend. Oh man.
I'm having fun. Look at the color of the blood. It's just everything.
It's like drying up. Blah.
Yep. Her eyes are completely gray now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gross. It's so unsettling.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh.
Quality time. Oh my god.
This is the best part of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, I want to check some. Oh wait, you can't do that? Shoot.
Oh, do you have a different thing than me?
No, sorry. So, apparently the text, I don't know if they changed it, but the text that Yuri says, like the text that goes on while Yuri's pretty much dead / dying.
Yeah.
It's like the Steam description for the game, which is really funny because it says like, promise you'll spend the most time with me, and it's like Monica talking.
Oh, what the heck?
And it just goes like, will you promise to spend the most time with me or something? And it's just like, oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay, so I click this once, I guess. Yeah.
Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me?
I thought it was pretty.
Oh. Oh! Natsuki runs away. Surprise!
I'm here.
Hi.
Corey, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Corey? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. We just skipped past it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
Oh no! Oh, Natsuki too!
I'm almost done.
Okay.
I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second.
Oh. This is glitched too now. Oh.
Can you hear me? Is it working?
Yeah.
Yay, there you are!
Hello.
Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna be talking for the rest of the stream.
Oh, alright. Have fun.
I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind my voice. Hi again, Corey. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, but because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in a game, whatever you call him. Talking to you, Corey.
Ooh.
Or do you actually go by Valerie or something? I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Hey, I'm a girl.
Oh wait, did that text actually pop up for you?
Yep.
Oh, because your like PC name is like different than your character
Yeah.
name? Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
mine's the same, so I didn't get that text at all.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow.
Oh, thank you, Parlillian. It's a nice voice. What a nice Cody stream. Thank you.
Yeah.
I try my best.
Well, I guess with my squeaky chair in the background. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does.
No.
I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I did make a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality, oh my gosh, backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. Okay, I was wondering if that was the same, because since you spent like all your time with Yuri, I was just like, wait. But yeah, it's the same. The whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Corey? Or Valerie? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I just watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Corey. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Corey. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Corey. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. Tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird oh no, I can't say it. Oh no.
Inevitability.
Thank you. Pitched into this game, my programming does not allow me to pronounce this word correctly. Inevitability.
Perfect.
Inevitable. I felt really bad that she had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Corey, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. I love you too, Monica! When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Actually, I don't know if you knew this, but Dan Salvato, he came to the Otakuthon.
Oh, really?
A couple years ago, I think. And I actually went because I wanted to see him. And they had a booth. And they had a pin that was just written, like, just Monica. And I was like, I need this.
Nice.
So I bought it.
Hell yeah.
She's the best girl. I love her so much. Okay. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Sure. I have no choice.
I'm so happy. Yeah. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Corey. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ahaha! Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's go!
Oh.
Let's make a poem for Monica!
Oh my god.
Monica! 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 Monica!
Mona.
Monique! Moika!
Yeah, Moika.
Monica! Willy Wonka! Monica! Oni!
Moni.
Oh my god, I had Oni.
Mocha.
Monica. Zon!
Monka.
Nice.
Oh god.
Enika.
Jeez.
Monuka.
Moik.
Oni again. Yeah. Mika. Monique. Munica. Monica, there you go. Did I make a perfect poem for Monica? Yay!
Probably.
Perfect Monica!
Oh really?
My I did.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Oh.
Hi again.
Hi.
Did you write a good poem today?
I think so.
Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Monica, Mika, Oni. Aw, Corey. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Just writing your name over and over. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Oh. Happy end. Oh. Okay, I'll read to save you some breath.
Thank you.
Voice.
My throat.
You're doing a fantastic job, though. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Ooh.
Yay! That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. If you reread the poems, like, you can see, like, the little subtleties and everything. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Nice.
I just assume it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Corey? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about.
Oh, wait. We have different text. Oh my god!
Oh no, you got the jump scare! That's true!
No, I didn't get a jump
Oh,
scare.
since you're... No.
They
but
know
you're
I'm
gonna
streaming.
get one.
Oh, I am? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you will get a jump
Oh,
scare.
no.
But I can tell you when it is. Okay.
How do they know I'm
'Cause
recording?
it's very tricky.
Because I have
it's very
OBS open.
It's because it detects, like, OBS and everything. I forgot about that. I was just talking and I was like, man, I feel like it should have happened by now.
Oh.
Okay, you're
Okay.
recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. I can. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick?
Oh.
I can't really do much except a couple things. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi.
Okay. It's not gonna happen now, but she's gonna have a jump scare, like, in the middle of the next dialogue. Not this one, but the next one. Okay, so I'm warning you. As soon as you click, it's gonna there's gonna be a little bit of text, and then there's gonna be a jump scare in the middle of it. I'm warning you right now. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Okay, wait. Next one. Sorry. I'm sorry. There you go. You gave me some time to prepare. There you go. Did I scare you? Surprise, bitch!
Yes. Oh.
Ahaha, you're so cute!
Oh, yeah. You
Anyway,
too.
Corey. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Hey, Monica.
Hi.
How you doing?
Alright, I guess we can go through yours now. Oh, wait, no, you're done already. Oh.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
So,
So yeah, I think I know how this goes from here.
yeah.
It's time. Yeah,
Alright.
it's time to delete.
I'm gonna save. Oh, we
Yeah.
don't have any autosaves. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But guess what? I'm gonna exit DDLC.
Oh, how did I don't even have the menu. How did you get to the menu?
Wait, what? Did you press a button or something to?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you right clicked. Okay. That's what I was trying to see earlier. I thought it was weird.
Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Load.
So save.
Exit. You can actually like save.
Oh, there's no point in saying anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, okay.
Okay. Exit.
Yep.
Return to desktop.
And
All right.
it's time to delete.
Yeah.
Files.
Oh.
Characters.
Oh no, the things aren't there anymore. The ones I showed you earlier.
Oh no.
Shoot. Okay.
Dang.
Crap.
All
Well,
right.
Monica, I'm sorry, but you sure you want to delete this file? Yeah. Sorry, girl. All right, let's go back in.
Hey, you can delete everything else. Okay, DDLC.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Oh. Dot dot dot. Oh. Oh no.
He's confetti.
What's happening? Oh, that's you. I guess that's you talking. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Corey,
if
what's
you want.
happening to me? It hurts. Oh, bye. It hurts so much. Help me, Corey. Oh. Hey, we're in space. Please hurry and help me. Oh, this dot exists. Oh. Help me! Oh.
She's trying to break through.
Yeah. She's trying to bring herself back to life.
Yeah.
Did you do this to me, Corey? Did you? Did you delete me? Yup.
Yikes.
Oh.
Sorry, Monica.
How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything.
On how feelings work.
I loved you so much, Corey. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Ooh.
Yes.
I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win.
Yay.
You killed everyone.
Actually,
I hope
you
you're
did.
happy. Yeah. There's nothing left now. You could stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
Okay, bye.
Ruin everything achievement. Corey, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Oh, shit.
Yeah, did it.
Yay.
Delete 10.
Oh, the game is just black now. Oh, wait.
Is it?
They're back! Oh no! Dot dot dot. I still love you! I still love you! I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
Hello? Monica, you okay?
You still there? Oh, I've made up my mind. Corey, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Oh. Dot dot dot. Then... Oh.
Break and scratch. Let's go.
Oh, okay. We're back. Game's not suitable.
Doki Doki!
Oh no!
Yay!
She's gone!
Let's go. New game.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Sayori, come back! Wait, we really have to do this a third time now? Oh my
Do it.
god.
Let's go.
Oh my god, okay. It's already school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Corey.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again.
Corey, are you proud of me?
Yes, always!
Yeah!
Eh? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah, but I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. Good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Yay!
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
We get to enjoy Val's Sayori voice again.
Yes!
Yay! Thank you. You're too kind.
Wait, Corey. Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Ooh, you meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she could accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
God.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Oh, I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Ooh, hello?
Corey? What are you doing here?
Well, I just... Huh? I glance around the room.
Huh. So you're the Corey that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Corey. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Corey, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club! Yay! Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we could become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Hoo-hoo. What? Oh no! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Cupcakes.
Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh.
Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
I could never eat that.
Yeah.
Too cute. Too cute. I would take a million pictures of it.
Yes.
Never eat it.
So cute! Kawaii!
Wow, those look sugoi.
This is Sugoi!
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down.
Yes.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As
Baka.
Baka. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess.
Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Corey, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, manga! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay?
Oh my gosh, she didn't say anything about horror.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm sure we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, you know, the first thing he said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Oh, we're talking about it now.
Say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Corey wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki? I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Corey?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try to pick up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make the two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
And as for Yuri...
Oh, I know what she's gonna say. I have to read manga?
Jeez. You were the one who oh my gosh. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. Oh no.
You're talking about their feelings! Yay!
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. Oh my god! This is
Finally!
how communication works!
There you go!
If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? You would. She would like Uzumaki. Like Junji Ito.
Oh, yeah. Junji Ito. I know that name.
Yes. So good.
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
Friends!
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah!
Yay.
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Sayori, shut up. Wait, what? Dang it.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri started to clean up the food.
Yay!
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. Nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Oh.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Corey.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Corey. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Corey.
Hey.
I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all.
So,
Oh.
this is where it would have been different if we hadn't spent all this time with the girls.
Oh, really?
Sayori would have
Yeah.
been like, I'm really glad you got rid of Monica.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And she would have been... anyway, it just would have been a bad ending. So anyway,
Okay.
I'm glad we got this.
Yeah, I agree.
You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. You helped us get along with oh my gosh. And you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Corey? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times, just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. Haha. It's kinda sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Oh, no.
Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Corey. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you.
No.
We all love you.
Aw.
Yay!
Yay! Oh.
And now for the best part.
Oh, God. What's happening?
Can you hear me?
Oh. What the? I can.
Can you hear me?
She's
Oh.
still there.
Oh. Actual voice.
Hi, it's me.
Uh.
So you know,
It's Monica.
I've been, like practicing piano and stuff.
Are you ready for a song?
Not really
Yeah.
any good at it yet, like at all.
It's beautiful.
But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really.
Wait, you're saying it's not Val in the game? Surprise!
Yeah, she sounds quite different than I thought she would. Because I'm
Yeah.
used to the Val voice for her mic. Oh, playing audio. Nice. Oh, yeah, I think I've heard this.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
I imagine a future where I could be with you. But I'm at a poem for me and you. I shouldn't sing, but I'm just like, oh my god.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh, special day.
Oh,
Just a fun,
that special day.
special day.
Yay!
Woo! Happy ending! Yay!
Yay!
We're so happy.
Oh, there
Here
we
you go.
Hey! Wow.
He's removing the images.
Oh no! That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, she got good at piano.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're pretty well timed. Like, I'm just a little tiny bit ahead of you.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, whoa, chat scrolled a lot during all that. Cupcakes! Yeah. HH. Yo, thanks, Brash. How's it going, dude?
Yay, great job. Hell yeah.
Yay, thank you, Prologue.
We did it.
Thank you, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful game.
Was it as bad as you thought? Or
No, I guess not, honestly. Because, I mean, it doesn't help that I already kind of saw, like, half of those things, maybe.
yeah.
Like, I definitely saw the very ending before. I've seen, like, pretty much everything bad that happens to everyone, like, except Natsuki. I didn't know she would be, like, the whole, like,
Oh my
black.
god.
I didn't know the neck snapping thing. I didn't know the black eye. That was the only thing that was, like, really shocking, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I knew about everything else, though. So, yeah. I was stealing myself for something to happen at the end. Stealing yourself? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Extra special thanks.
We have our names. Yay. I must have been out of the roof of Natsuki. Yeah. The Natsuki part was pretty rough.
Yeah.
She basically just, like, she had the fuzzy black eyes and mouth, and then she just, like, snapped her neck and, like, zoomed in, like, really fast. Oh,
Hey.
This is Dan's message. To the special player who received the special ending. For years I've been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Hell yeah. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People enjoy dating sims, may have heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be... Yeah.
Oh, that hits me in the feels.
Or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. Yep. Definitely. My own favorite games. Yeah, games are the best. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Hell yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Danny Salvato. Thank you. Oh, error, required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. Nice.
We did it.
Yay. Oh my god.